What do Amazon sellers actually care about? My name is Stephen Pope. I'm the founder of My Amazon Guy. And to answer that question, I have made over 2,143 LinkedIn posts. I counted. And here are the top 10 most liked posts. I'm going to show you these top posts so you guys get a pretty good idea over the last 7.5 years that I've been making posts about selling on Amazon, what people are genuinely interested in. If you guys want to join this conversation, I literally just published this 5 minutes ago on my own LinkedIn, and you can look at the comments to see what other people are interested in as well. So first post here is my Dear Amazon. Here's how I would fix seller support comment, and this is coming in at number one. Number one, fire the entire staff, throw out the entire current methodology. And in classic Stephen Pope mantra, I want to throw out the baby with the bathwater and fix this shit. Number two, hire anyone who can correctly answer how to change a brand name, a UPC code, and answer seller questions without reading a help file, which does not actually indicate a single seller representative in 2025. Mind you, I made this post almost 2 years ago. 3, shut down support for 1 week to train a new cohort with the simple direction of help sellers, help buyers. Now, a simple mantra like that is very powerful. Limit seller support tickets to responses to 200 characters. And I was thinking of Elon Musk when I made that comment. I fixed the problem. The UPC's been updated. We need to remove the copy and paste nonsense and remove the flowery, unhelpful language, turn staff into problem solver, solution oriented only. Number 5, shut off seller support to China. Never turn it back on. The amount of cheating is unbearable. Stop supporting it. And that would make everything go a lot better. Signed, Stephen Pope, and the entire Amazon selling community who likes this post. And PS, AI could do a better job than the current support. Now, Amazon is trying to replace seller support with AI, but they're nowhere close to getting that done. All right, so that was the first post, most popular. Number 2, what an optimized listing looks like. Just a simple meme coming in slot number 2 here with Jeff Bezos before and after. I have quite a few before and after pictures myself over the years as I have been getting work done on my own body, so I kind of resonate with this one. Here's some before and after pictures of me before when I was fat and after when I got my hair transplant, jaw surgery, and I was on testosterone replacement therapy. And you can see the massive differences between these before and after pictures. So if you're curious about that, you can see a lot of my LinkedIn posts about health as well. But today we're just going to be talking about Amazon. All right, number 3, new sellers be like. Another meme making the top for most liked posts. Product selection, optimization, and listing quality, and marketing and promotions. Those are the 3 things I think every Amazon seller should be focused on. But we paired it with a little meme here, and a lot of people found that resonated with them. Number 4, new company Lambo for going to business places and stuff. And first place I went to was the UPS store. This is a true story. First time I drove the car. And the guy at the register joked if the Lambo was mine. I'm like, yeah, it's mine. He gets excited, notices my Amazon guy in my shirt. I was wearing a mag shirt. And he said, you always wanted to sell on Amazon. He's at the UPS store. He sees all the packages come in. And since I'm driving a Lambo, he wants to buy my course. Little did he know I actually was one of the most prolific course sellers in the community. Never said I had a course. He had no idea who I was. But I'd been to that store many times dropping off our famous brown boxes as we ship them to consumers. So super fun. I had a Lambo Hurricane LP 582 Spider. Now, what's ironic about this story is this Lambo got totaled. A lot of people don't believe me, but it's a true story. And it got totaled at the dealership where I was dropping it off for a brake job. And the guy parked it at the edge of the lot, which was stupid on his part because he was trying to show it off to get more people to park and come to his shop. And a 16-year-old bought another car used on the lot and then fishtailed into it. Insurance paid out. All that's a long story. And I ended up replacing it with an R8. Let me go grab a picture of that. And here's my R8 getting a new tire at the shop. And me driving said R8. Had a lot of fun with this bad boy. Still have it today. Coming in at number 5 most liked post is my buy box cheat sheet. And this is indicative of all of the crazy buy box stuff we have to deal with as Amazon sellers. A lot of fulfillment systems and pricing can affect the buy box at the very top here. But a lot of things that people don't know about, like how kind of impact does feedback percentage, for example, or stock reliability. I bet you stock reliability has spiked in the last year as well, affecting the buy box. So that's number 5. Number 4, I'm actually really proud of this concept because I've done really well in predicting the SEO algorithm. I've had an update for 4 or 5 years running where I show the SEO factors year by year. So this was 2023's SEO factors. I've updated this for 2025 as well. But basically, I had click-through rate buffed almost every single year, prolifically talking about CTR. And in my 2025 update, I buffed it again, and I moved reviews way down. I keep nerfing reviews, and I keep buffing CTR for impact on SEO algorithms. So if you're curious about how that's been going down over the last few years, we have a lot of different posts talking about changes to the SEO algorithm and whatnot. Coming in number 4 is the journey of a keyword. And I use a little bit of an Egyptian angle for this, talking about Pharaoh watching his, let my keywords go, Mr. Bezos. And on the left, we got the PPC segmentation campaigns. On the right, the SEO phases that we're famous for at MAG. We set the entire industry's SEO content strategy where people are talking about indexing, pink word keyword updates, strike zone keywords in SEO Phase 3, as well as SEO Phase 4 with your market share using the ICAP marketing funnel. So a lot of fun I've had talking about keywords and data and which tools to use and how to improve your traffic and impression counts by just understanding the big picture when it comes to keywords. All right, coming in at number 4, I think, or are we on number 3 at this point? I'm good at making 2 things. I guess this was not about Amazon selling. This one snuck into my video here. It wasn't supposed to, but this was when I announced my 5th kid as a boy. So moving on from that one. And then last, we got second, I think this is the number 2. Yeah. Coming in number 9, hiring 50 interns, 440 likes here. I have hired a lot of interns over the years, but this was the real big push when I said I was going to hire 50 interns specifically in the month of June. This was about 3 years ago, and I did. I succeeded. We hired the 50 interns, and in March of 2022, we hired 100 interns during that period as well. And hiring interns was the crux to the success of my Amazon guy and helping the Amazon selling community, because what I found historically is a lot of times I'd hire experienced people and they would ignore my SOPs. They just do it the way they want to do it. And I was like, guys, I don't care how anybody else does it. I know how my customers want this done. Follow my SOPs. Well, if you hire interns and you train them from scratch, you do a couple of good things. First of all, they'll do what you say. Second of all, they're going to be really married to the brand, a la my Amazon guy. They're going to be drinking the Kool-Aid. They're going to be participating. They're going to be just grateful to be there because you gave them their first opportunity. So it creates a lot of buy-in. And then lastly, there's just not enough people in the Amazon selling community, not enough experts. A lot of people burn out. Like I'm telling you, this vertical, more people burn out from being an Amazon seller. More people burn out from being at an agency than almost any other sector that I'm aware of. And so we have to create new people coming into the sector. We need to fix the burnout problem, but I don't know how to do that, to be terribly honest. But in the meantime, what I do know how to do, this is what I'm good at, I know how to teach, right? So I'm in a bigger vehicle of teaching versus doing. I'm a good doer. I was making money being a doer, but I'm an even better teacher than I am a doer. And I'm okay to admit that. No shame in saying that at all. But what I've been able to do is create 500 jobs at MAG. I've been able to create 10,000 careers in the space by simply teaching as many people as possible. And a lot of people, start at MAG, then they go somewhere else, and then they take what they've learned from MAG and take it with them. And I really feel good about that. That's been something that's been very important to me. And by the way, we're still hiring interns. myamazonguy.com/intern if you want to apply. Almost verbatim in these same roles. Brand manager, project manager, Amazon specialist, probably not so much on the PPC side, but we do tend maybe once or twice a year to do a cohort of PPC interns. And graphic designer, probably more on the experience side than intern level at this stage for our agency, just from kind of where we're at. But we always hire a lot of interns, and the Amazon specialists do not need to have any Amazon experience whatsoever to get in on that. And then finally, here is my 10th most liked post. This was me in front of the R8, where I announced the sale of my Amazon selling brand, Age of Sage. And I lost $250,000 on it the year I sold it. It was a distressed sale. It was very challenging. A lot of things I learned from it. It was just becoming a distraction, and I'd like wake up and I would just have like heartburn from it. And so I knew it was time for me to walk away from it. I'm glad I made this decision. It was right for me. I am ready to kind of like dip my toes back in. I do want to start a new account, start a new brand, but I am currently going through a divorce right now, and starting new businesses is the last thing on my mind, or new brands. So it might be another year before my divorce finishes, before I start another brand, but I'll be back on that, no question. In the meantime, I've been making a bunch of videos to try and, start to get in touch with the consumer, with the Amazon seller. So if there is content that you guys want to see from me right now, I'm very interested to get the pulse. I've always felt like I've had a great pulse check of what's going on in our community. I talk to Amazon sellers every day. I watch LinkedIn feeds. I know what people are interested in, generally speaking, but I like to hear a one-on-one from you guys. So if you guys want to leave me a comment, tell me, Stephen, I'd really love to hear you talk about XYZ. And I'll make content around that based on what you guys are interested in. I'll probably come onto a live Q&A and just answer questions, and then make additional content based on what people are interested in talking about. Because my business philosophy has always been asking customers, what do you want? Give it to them. And then the follow-up question is even more important. Did you get what you wanted? So if you're subscribed to this channel, you probably are getting what you want. But if you're not, I'd love to know how to get you to subscribe and give you what you want. So let me know, drop a comment. My name is Stephen Pope. I'm the founder of My Amazon Guy. And if you're a brand who is interested in growth, trying to sell on Amazon, check me out at myamazonguy.com.